What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Yakuza Fan Podcast, episode 19 for January 12th, 2017.
A day late.
That's not too bad. You know what we've done worse? We're getting better.
It's not a week late.
It's a new year. We're allowed to be a little bit behind. We have been playing Yakuza 0. We've been trying to get these videos out.
Yeah.
Looking at fan feedback. We did one last night. That's why we didn't get a chance to do the podcast. So forgive us for being a little bit late. But Come on. If you guys got your hands on a Yakuza game...
Yeah, would you be doing a podcast?
Would you want to be there doing a podcast, or would you want to be recording it to show everybody? I think we made the right choice.
I agree.
Cal, I am so so hyped. I'm so hyped I can't even speak correctly for Yakuza 0.
You're already playing it.
It doesn't matter. I'm so excited to see everybody else get their hands on it. Like, I already know it's great. I'm going to sing its praises for the rest of time. I'm loving Yakuza 0. That is my impressions. I mentioned on Twitter, I'm 30 hours in and only up to chapter 6.
Yes.
That is completely true. I have put so much time into all the side stuff. It's going to be kind of I think I'm front loading every single thing I can do at the front.
Yeah. Front loading everything at the front.
Yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
I am loading up on all of the content at the front, the social links, the sub stories, all the making money, all the weird crap that's in this game that is awesome. I am going so hard on that, and I think that once I've done all that, I'm going to get past it, and then it's just going to be this the story stuff to the end, which isn't a bad way to do it.
Wrapping up anything kind of left over.
Exactly. But the way that Yakuza 0 is set up is so much different than the other games, where I find that to make the most amount of money that I can, the best thing for me to do is the real estate stuff. So on Kiryu's side, you can run your own real estate business. And that makes money passively in the background, which you can then cash out and upgrade your skill set, your experience, or reinvest it back into the real estate business to make even more money and buy more properties and make even more money.
I love it. There's a game for me. It's
so good. So everything sort of is wrapped around this mechanic when it comes to leveling up, and it's integrated so well into the story. Like, I don't know how spoilery I want to be here. I don't think this is a spoiler to say, but as you do this money earning thing, and as you're doing sub stories and social links, stuff like that, the guys from those sub stories show up to help you with your business. So every sub story isn't just a throwaway thing anymore.
Yeah.
It now plays into the larger narrative of Kiryu running this business. And people that you've helped out in the world show up to help you make a better business. And when they show up, they give you a little epilogue to their sub-stories.
Yeah, oh, this is what happened to me. Now I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for helping me. Now I'm doing this, but I decided to come and help you too. It's so cool. I don't think any of the other games that I can think of, even Ishin didn't do it as well as this.
Well, this just kind of brings everything together.
Yeah, it really does. It feels like everything loops back to itself in the end. It all ties into... either maybe not so much the main plot, but a mechanic that is heavily part of the main plot.
Yeah.
So,
your stories are wrapping up, which is better than, oh, see ya!
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for your help. I'll see you maybe never again. But no, it all comes back together. It's fantastic. I really, really, really dig Yakuza 0. I know you guys are going to dig Yakuza 0. Even Cal likes Yakuza 0.
I do. No,
he
not
hates
enough
Yakuza games.
No, yes.
No, you do not. I know you don't.
You know what? I love any game where you can make boatloads of money. And I love the 1980s aesthetic.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It is just... and everything is so tight. Like, I do prefer the fighting in 6.
6, yeah.
But everything is still just so perfect and so tight. And all of the, like you were saying, the social links and the side stuff.
Just all the side content.
It's so much better than any other Yakuza game.
Yeah. I totally...
and that's usually what I end up experiencing.
All the weird side stuff.
Yeah.
True. It's more like, Cal, do this stuff for me. I'm bored.
Get my trophies.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and there's me playing the crane game.
Yeah, but this is exactly why I don't have a lot of Yakuza trophies.
Learn how to play shogi.
Oh, God, that was the worst.
I did it.
I'm going to say that the translation this time around, the localization team are killing it.
It is amazing.
There are a few things that have been changed. Stuff that has been localized.
Localized is a nice word.
They use some...
ruined.
I don't think ruined. The biggest one that I've noticed so far is Kamurocho Real Estate Royale. Was originally called Money Island.
Why did they change that? Money Island is way better. I want to go to Money Island.
But that's just it. Like, it makes really no sense.
Who cares?
I personally kind of prefer to say Kamurocho Real Estate Royale.
I don't really care.
I don't know. To me, that makes more sense. And I feel like if you can improve on the original translation, do it.
Well, sometimes Japanese doesn't necessarily need to make sense. It's different. It's a different country. It's a different...
But surely they've got the word real estate or realty.
They probably do, but...
Okay, we need KHH subs or Chelsea on this. I need to know. Is there a Japanese word for realty or real estate?
Yeah.
There's got to be, right?
Like
real
estate agent.
Or is it just like an English word that they've taken? Like
Do they just use realtor in English?
Yeah, exactly. It's just the English word. There's got to be some, like, there has to be a name for the person that sells you a block of land. There has to be.
Well, nobody can afford land and...
They can't. Yeah, actually, that might be true.
I was going to comment on the translation. For me, the only thing that really bothers me is in some of the dialogue choices, not necessarily in the main story, but in the sub stories. There's some obvious translations in there, like the localizations. Yeah, where it's clearly not something they would ever say in Japan.
Yes. I will definitely agree with that.
Sometimes not things they would say in the 80s either, so it's very noticeable.
That being said, I do feel like they gave... And I don't know if this is a localization thing or if it's from the original, but I feel like Kiryu has a bit more of a personality this time. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, he's still very much the straight man, just very...
uptight,
cardboard cutout. Like, this, you are Kiryu, and Kiryu is always very straight-laced. But I feel like whenever you're inside of his head, the way he talks to himself... feels a little weirder now.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more of a personality. A personality that suits the situations he's in and the people he interacts with.
Exactly.
Like, he's super open-minded, for example.
He's always been super open-minded.
But now we see it. Like, before it showed it, but now we're actually hearing him say it to himself.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And again, I can't tell if that's a localization thing or whether it's actually in the original game. But I guess that speaks really well to the localization that I'm enjoying the way they've done it.
Yeah.
I'm not upset that I'm inside of Kiryu's head. I like the way it's inside of his head. I like the little commentary that he gives. I think that they've done a bang-up job. You know, I'm not just... You know, I'm not just saying this because, you know, I'm getting games early. I honestly think that Yakuza 0 is the best localization a Yakuza game's ever had.
Oh, hands down. I think it's better than almost all of them combined.
Yeah. I do think that... I think that they kind of missed an opportunity to put the original theme song in as well.
I agree.
So I don't know if you guys know this yet, but Bubble is cancelled. Like the original Japanese theme song is not in it. My guess is due to licensing issues and the cost of localization. There's just the cost of licensing, basically.
It is expensive. It is very expensive sometimes to license music.
Yeah, but it's so dumb. That song is so good. If you guys haven't heard Bubble, go and find it. Take a listen.
But that budget might have been all of the other localization quirks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what would you rather, Bubble or all of the title cards and the shogi pieces with little titles on them?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
All of the different localization things that they've done that they've never done in the past games.
Yeah, I totally agree.
A song you're going to experience once?
Now, I will say this. I was actually messaging Sega, and they were telling me that the song they used for the intro isn't just another song from the credits. Like, typically what they do is they pull the song from the end credits and put it as the title song.
Right.
That's what they've done since Yakuza 2. This time around, they actually contacted the Riga Gotoku team and had them make original tracks to replace the theme song. Now, and while it's not as good, it doesn't set the tone as well as Bubble does.
Yeah.
That's still an original song that the West is getting that Japan didn't.
Right, and we've heard some criticisms, especially on YouTube, about people not liking the new song. And I can agree with if you don't like it or you do, that's up to you. But to say that it doesn't sound like it's from the 80s or it doesn't sound right, like, this is the team doing it.
No. I want to stop you right there. The people that have a problem saying that the song doesn't sound like it's from the 80s...
First of all, weren't even alive in the 80s, probably.
Probably. But second of all, this game has dubstep in it. Like, there's a great interview with the guy that did the music. The name is escaping me right now. But he was saying that when Nagoshi came to him and wanted tracks for the 80s, he was really worried that he would need to try and use a style that was popular in the 80s to make the tracks.
Do that 80s synth kind of...
Exactly, whereas where he was musically, he wasn't really feeling that. And Nagoshi just said to him, no, it's fine, just do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
And so he got to go all in with like dubstep tracks and weird techno mixes.
And the club music is great because of it.
It's so good. Like, the entire OST is really good. So don't feel bad that Bubble is missing. It's not as good as Bubble, but we got an original track from the original team. That says to me that yes, they couldn't license Bubble, but they did have the opportunity to actually get a new song. And so they didn't cheap out with Bubble.
Yeah.
They couldn't get it, so they got an original track to fill its place.
This says they tried. They did something. They didn't just ignore it. They didn't just replace it. They actually went the extra mile to do something.
Exactly. So I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people won't be, but I'm just going to lay it out.
But you can be okay with it and not like it as much as Bubble. Like, that's okay. You're allowed to do that.
That's where I'm at. Where I'm at.
You don't have to hate it, though.
No. Bubble is top tier in the Yakuza theme songs.
I agree. That's probably my favorite.
It's really good. I think... I mean, obviously, Bushido.
Ishin.
Bushido's and Ishin's one are really good.
Yeah.
Kenzan is still my favorite.
Yeah, I like Ishin's one better.
Ishin's one's pretty good. It's a little too uplifting for me.
I love it.
Like, it's okay to start with, and then when it goes into like this massive chorus of people singing, it feels like a historical epic. And it's like, no, give me my weird J rap. I want my samurais to be rapping. Speaking of which... check out Samurai Champloo.
No, we're not talking about Samurai Champloo.
If you like rapping samurais, check out Samurai Champloo. That is a good-ass song. That's a good-ass show.
Do not segue to Samurai Champloo. But if you do want to listen to all of the Yakuza music and hear about us talking about it, do check out our Sega, Radio Sega thing we did.
Yes.
Because I noticed that didn't have very many YouTube views. So go listen to that.
There is a reason that doesn't have very many YouTube views.
It's because it's blocked.
It is blocked in like 6 countries.
Okay, so go to our podcast feed.
It is not on there either because Apple will pull it from the store and might blacklist us.
How do they listen to this?
I don't know. Okay, next time you're in France, go to our YouTube channel.
Where is it? Is it only allowed in France?
It's allowed in a couple of places. I don't know. You know what? I'll probably just post the audio version of it right to the website. And I don't know when I'll get it done, but just keep checking back every day. Eventually, it's going to be on there.
Well, fine then.
Yeah.
We'll harass you guys into listening to it somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Even know.
That I feel like I want to share my excitement with other people.
Okay.
I'm going crazy here. What? Just spitballing.
Okay.
What if we gave away a copy of Yakuza 0?
Gave away a copy of Yakuza 0? Cal, what do you mean?
Well, maybe we could contact Sega and they would give us a copy to give away.
That's a good idea. Did you do that?
No, that's your job.
Oh, well, since Cal's failing at his job, here's one I prepared earlier. So, God, this is the worst. So yeah, I've been in contact with Sega. They've agreed to give us a copy of Yakuza 0 to give away. This is just letting you guys know that there is a contest incoming.
So for all you guys that are poor, this is for you. And can stand waiting because it's not going to be a launch.
And I don't know when it's
By the time you get it, it will not be a launch.
You know what? I'll let you guys know. I'm going to post on the site and on Twitter.
It's probably not going to be a launch.
You guys will know when we're going live with this contest, but be excited. I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's probably just going to be like a little Twitter contest, maybe a little scavenger hunt on the website. We'll see.
Something fair. Always something fair with us.
Yes. No art contests.
Never art contests.
We will never.
Unless it's like worst art.
As someone who is a absolutely horrid artist, I hate my art. I find that art contests are really unfair for people.
I agree.
For people who are not good at art.
For like everybody. There's artists and then there's everybody else.
Yeah. So I think the fan art contests are just inherently unfair. So we'll never do anything like that. And,
unless they do one where it's like submit your art and you'll get a chance to win.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. If it's regardless of the quality.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. But at that point, what's the point of doing an art contest?
I know somebody whose art was in the last Miku game.
I know someone whose art is in A Reckless Disregard for Gravity.
That's you!
It is me! Actually, is it? Yeah. No, it's R for the Awesome, I think.
No, I thought it was
No, it's the sequel. Or it's Drunken Robot Pornography.
It's one of the... Anyway, he did a billboard.
Okay. In one of the Digiban games, I'm pretty sure it's R for the Awesome, there is a poster in that of like a robot. That is my original work. Do not steal. And good times. I love Digiban games.
You are an artist. What are you?
I am.
You sell T-shirts with your own original art.
I sell T-shirts with art on it.
Your own original art.
Mostly.
Usually.
Typically. So yeah, look forward to that. So make sure you follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/yakfan.
But what if they don't want to follow us on Twitter? Will we post this on Facebook?
So facebook.com/yakfan.
And just go on the website.
Yeah, so either way, we will let you guys know about it as soon as we are ready to share.
Yeah. Why does everything we do end up being like a 777 exchange?
I don't know. I will give, I'm going to give a shout out here to Tojo HQ. Those guys are running their own contest right now.
Yeah, they had the same idea.
You know what?
The more the merrier. More free games for you.
Exactly. So go check out Tojo HQ. I think it's tojohq.net.
Right.
Or just Google them. They're giving away a copy of Yakuza 0 right now. You've got to answer some trivia questions.
It's confusing.
It's okay. Go over there, follow those guys. They're giving away a copy of Yakuza 0 as we speak.
Yes. So before us.
Yeah. So go over, check that out if you would like to know more. Now, Cal.
What?
Before we keep going here,
What?
we missed something important at the start of this.
We never miss anything.
This time, we missed out on how's your gaming week? What have you been playing?
Well, we kind of covered that.
That's what I've been doing. What have you been doing?
Well, I've been playing Yakuza 0 with you.
Barely.
We've been playing the first Yakuza game on our Let's Play.
Yeah.
On Patreon.
Yeah.
I've been playing Pokemon still, which, by the way, guys, things just got real. I went to Executor Island, and I got one of those Executors with the tall necks. I was so hyped. Okay, and, well, that was about it. That's all.
That's all you've been playing?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Miku, but...
Yeah.
I had to capture footage and review that.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Miku too. That's good. That's a good-ass game.
Oh, it is very good. I want to play more of it, but I have no time.
Yeah.
Now, for the future, I have The Sims 4 updating right now.
Okay.
They added toddlers, everybody. In case you're wondering.
They weren't.
They were.
Do you have a family of Yakuza characters yet?
No, because I haven't turned on the game in 6 months.
Okay, that's fair.
Because now there were no toddlers. So now I need little toddler Kiryu running around.
No, you can get 1980s Kiryu and 1980s Daigo Dojima.
Oh.
Where he's just a baby. No, actually he's a little kid.
Well, or I could get old man Kiryu and make a little Haruto.
Yeah, you could do that. So, is that all you've been playing?
Yeah, I'm pretty lame. I've been working.
Good for you.
Yeah, and writing.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's been busy. I've been very busy.
We had to do grown-up things. Like
I know,
jobs.
Right? Oh, it sucks. So this week I have been playing. I actually played a little bit more than normal this week, which is I mean, don't get me wrong. I played Miku. That's great. That's a good game. I played Yakuza 0.
Right.
I played.
We hadn't had a clue.
More Yakuza 6.
Yeah.
I played Pony Island on Steam.
Oh, you wouldn't let me play this.
I'm not going to tell you guys what it's about, but if you guys don't know what Pony Island is at this point, jump into it. Let me know what you think in the comments. That is a good game.
It was in the Humble Bundle, right?
Yes.
Is it still going?
I believe it's in the Humble Bundle right now. It's like $1.
Yeah.
It's totally worth checking out.
We're going to check this. I'm going to check this out for our other channel.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Which is angry-gamers.com.
Yeah,
check that out.
Exactly. That's our side channel. But enough about that.
No, all about that.
What else have I been playing? There was something else I was checking out. Oh, Cal, why did you make me forget?
You don't play video games.
You
know what I want to play?
What's
I
that?
want to play Pharaoh. Now.
Oh, I want to play Bloodborne. I've been feeling the bloodlust. It's in me again.
Well, it's because we were watching that. Okay, you guys got to go watch the old Game Trailers Bloodborne video. They do a whole musical. It is amazing.
So good.
What's it called? Bloodborne the musical.
It's just called Bloodborne the musical.
Yeah, so search that on YouTube because you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is about Bloodborne, but that game just every so often you get gripped by the Cthulhu mythos. And you need it.
Spoilers.
Oh, check out.
I need to play it. I still haven't played it.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. Everybody, your homework this week, go play Bloodborne. We'll do a gaming book club next week.
Oh, man, that would be fun.
I know, right?
Wish we had friends.
Yeah. What else?
This whole podcast this week is a train wreck.
It's not too bad. They get what they pay for. Now,
yeah, except for the backers.
They get more than what they pay for.
Yeah. They're clearly getting their money's worth.
Yeah. Now, what else? I think that might be it.
If it comes to you later.
I thought I played something else, but it's really not. Oh, I played The Binding of Isaac.
Why?
Because I don't know why. I just had a feeling like I wanted to play a roguelike shooter.
You hate roguelike shooters.
You know what? Sometimes. Every so often, though, one kind of bites me, and I'm like, okay, I need to give this another try. And Binding of Isaac, I thought I was feeling it. I don't know if I'm feeling it anymore because I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, you don't like that game. And you are terrible.
No. I love that game.
It's great in concept.
I am really, really bad at that game.
You are only playing it because it was two best friends were playing it.
I think so, yeah. I think I saw a couple of Let's Plays checking it out, and I'm like, oh, I should go and play that. Yeah. And now it's like, But I think I got it for free, like with Plus or something.
I have news.
Yeah.
But I need to look it up on the computer really quick.
Okay.
So I have been kind of watching the sales charts.
Okay.
For Yakuza 0.
Okay.
It is doing extraordinarily well on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah. Just search it up there. We'll bring up the
Okay.
latest.
We're doing a live search on Amazon right now.
The latest figures. Does it say it on there?
No.
You gotta click it.
Oh my god.
In Canada, it was number 10 for PlayStation games.
For pre-orders?
Just for best selling.
Really? Okay.
So I don't know how to see it on the American website though, unfortunately.
I imagine you probably go over here and then look up the top 10 maybe? Bestsellers. It's not on the bestseller. Oh, there it is. There's the bestsellers. See all bestsellers. This is riveting.
This is so exciting.
Absolutely riveting. There it is. Number 16.
So it's been moving up. It started at number 30 last I was checking. So it's been, and then it was 20, and then it's slowly been moving up in the charts.
That's not bad at all. So pre-orders are up.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to see. I see Nier Automata at number 19. Now, what I need you guys to do is go and pre-order Yakuza 0 and Nier Automata and get that shit up to number 1.
Yeah, I see Madden is beating them.
Yeah, for this niche indie title, Resident Evil 7 is beating them. I don't know what's going on there, but you guys are messing.
I've never heard of any of these other games.
Yeah, Yakuza 0.
That is impressive. It's above.
It's above the Uncharted collection, which is a trilogy of old games.
Yeah,
but still, it's very impressive that it made it all the way up there.
Yeah.
Go pre-order, you guys. It's worth it. I hate shilling pre-orders. I really do. But if you do go pre-order it on Amazon. There's an affiliate link in the comments below. It really shows Sega the hype levels for this game.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you pre-order from Amazon.
Whatever you want to do.
If you go and pre-order from GameStop, you get a giant Yakuza 0 poster.
Yeah.
Quantities are limited, so if you guys want that poster, go and pre-order at your local GameStop now.
Yeah, or just go make friends.
Here's what you do. Because it is like $10 cheaper to pre-order it from Amazon.
Yeah.
So you go to GameStop. You pre-order
Don't
the game.
you tell them this.
No, fuck no. This gets the sales up. You pre-order the game, you get that poster, and then you return the game, and you buy it from Amazon, and you keep the poster. This is the secret next level tech I'm teaching you guys.
This is very Yakuza.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, and then you stab the guy behind the counter.
No, you don't stab him. You make him pay you.
Yeah, you make
so you don't stab him.
You make him pay for the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so go pre-order, get that poster.
I think you did that one time to get me a sheep from Harvest Moon.
I did that at a Walmart.
Yes.
You
I didn't want to do it.
You were such a coward.
I was.
You said, Deacon, I want this sheep for Harvest Moon, but I don't want to buy it.
But I work at GameStop and I want that discount.
Oh, I'm like, Cal, don't worry, I have a plan. I went and I sweet talked the sales clerk. Oh, can I get this Harvest Moon? I really want this sheep. Oh, but did you pre-order? No, but is there any extra? Can I have one? Oh, yeah, you can have one. So she gives me it. She's super nice. I thank her very politely. I take the sheep. I walk out the store. I put the sheep in my car and I walk back to customer service. Hey, I just bought this. It's the wrong one. Can I just return it? Oh, yeah. Was it open? No.
Here's the receipt.
Here's the receipt. I literally just bought it. I got off the phone and it turns out it was the wrong one. Can I just, get my money back? Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. And I walk out of there. I sit down in my car. I buckle up my sheep and I drive on it.
You're a horrible human being.
Oh, hey.
You're bad.
I don't think that pre-order items should ever be exclusive.
I agree.
I hate that shit. But at the same time, if they're going to do it and I can get away with it, oh, yeah.
Well...
We're breaking crimes. We're doing crimes. Well, welcome to the Yakuza fan podcast Crime Time.
Where we talk to you about how to do actual Yakuza things.
Yeah. Next up, extortion. Now, what you're going to need is your significant other's daughter or son, something like that. You need a young child. And then you need to walk into someone's place of business and say that you have their kid tied up at home and you give them the phone. And then you have your friend's kids say, help me, into the phone. And you say, I'm going to kill this child if you don't give me all of the money in your bank account. Or whatever the case may be. We're losing it here.
You need to stop. You've been thinking about this for too long.
I'll be totally honest. I completely ripped this plot off from Pulp Fiction.
It's been a while since I watched it.
I know. So, I'm sure there's a couple of people out there that got that.
Like, fuck you, idiot.
No, hey, I'm going to admit it right now. I'm a total thief. Now, This is the part of the podcast where we talk about stealing lines from movies with Yakuza fan. We're talking petty crimes here. We're talking copyright infringement that may not be copyright. Okay, we need to move on.
I quit. I'm leaving this podcast.
It's okay. And that's what I've been playing this week.
I can't do this anymore. Okay, we need to move on.
Let's move back into Yakuza 0 talk. So,
do we have to?
We do. So, you guys who are following us on YouTube, I posted these to the website. We did 2-hour-long tours of both Kamurocho and Sotenbori.
They were fantastic.
We checked out Kiryu's a couple of sub-stories.
We ran into some amazing sub-stories.
We did a bunch of Majima sub-stories. And we just kind of gave you guys a look at what you can expect when you guys get the full game on the 24th. I'm pretty sure in the videos we said it's coming out on the 22nd. That was wrong. It is actually the 24th.
That's why people were confused.
Yeah, exactly.
I was correcting for people. You probably said the 22nd.
I did say the 22nd.
Oh, well, I've been correcting people.
Yeah, it's out on the 24th. It's out on the 24th worldwide. Everyone can check it out. But go to yakuzafan.com.
So does that mean that people in Europe get it earlier?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Wow.
A little bit.
That video blew up.
Good.
Okay, sorry.
So, yeah, go and check out...
go and watch those because it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
It is the best way to experience it, and you get a look at the Kamurocho real estate, which I don't think a lot of people realize is in the game. That's one of those things that you people who are fans know what to expect with the Yakuza series.
Right.
There's the weird play spots, the weird mini games. I mean, you had the Another Drama stuff in Yakuza 5. But this is really something that's completely different.
And it's very new. But in the second one, the Majima one, you take on Mr. Shakedown.
Well, for the first time, I take on a Mr. Shakedown. Now, Mr. Shakedown is a dude who he's wandering the streets like some weird nemesis. And if you run into him, he is going to mess up your day.
Oh, he is brutal. He
can one-shot you if you're not careful. If he knocks you to the ground, you better be ready to pause the game and drink a stamina because you ain't getting back up. He is brutally hard, but if you beat him, you get nearly like 9 million yen. Maybe more.
Yeah, he is.
So, live on camera, you guys get to see my first Mr. Shakedown takedown.
It is amazing.
I don't think either of us expected it to happen.
No.
And you can hear the joy, the rapture in my voice as I take him down. It was a genuine moment. It wasn't anything planned. Yeah. It was just, oh my god, I finally did it. Man, I'm so excited for you guys to check this game out.
Yeah, it is so good.
I'm so excited. Okay, so go check out those videos. Now, the other video that we just posted today is our Yakuza 6, or Ryuga Gotoku 6, the Poetry of Life review.
Yes.
I think it's a pretty fair review.
It'll be just divisive.
I think it's going to be divisive, but... at the same time, I think most people that I've talked to that have played the game understand why it is getting a middle-of-the-road score. I'm usually pretty positive with the Yakuza games. And
well, you might be biased.
I'm a little bit biased, ironic with the Yakuza fan site. But at the same time, I'm not going to... I criticize because I love.
Yeah.
Like, if... I love everything that these games do, and if they ever do something that I disagree with, I feel like it's my almost responsibility to say, no, you guys messed this up. Fix it.
Yeah, even though they're not listening to you.
Who cares? You know, it doesn't matter if they're listening to me. I need to be able to say it.
Yeah.
Just so that people know that it's not... like, I'm...
what to expect. Whether or not it's something they want or not is up to them.
Yeah, but these are just the things that I liked about it. These are the things I didn't like about it. It's all personal opinion. You guys might play it and have a completely different feeling about it, but for me, they dropped the ball a little bit in Yakuza 6, especially compared to 0.
Yeah. I agree. Your review's very fair.
I think so too. I mean, I wrote it. So.
Yeah, I edited it.
Cal edited it. I believe you moved my story from the beginning to the end. I give your editing skills a 4 out of 5.
You were watching Easy Allies, weren't you?
I watch too much Easy Allies. It's a real problem I have. Shout out Brandon Jones. You're a cool guy.
I have a total crush on him.
Who doesn't? But let's be honest. Not so much himself, but his voice.
Oh, yeah.
I think all of us aspire to have a Brandon Jones kind of cancer.
Those relaxation videos, you know, where the girls talk to
the ASMR?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about a JOI, but no, an ASMR.
You could do one of those, too. I wouldn't be upset.
Oh, Okay. Yeah, everybody go Google what a JOI is. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave a comment below if you just found out what a JOI is and cannot get enough.
I still think they're weird.
That's fine. So,
did we get any Twitter questions?
let me go find out. While I'm checking on this...
Can I talk about my Miku review?
In a second here.
Oh.
So, Yakuza 6 just had its final piece of DLC today.
Yes.
The free DLC they've been rolling out for the last... Well, they did 3 weeks in a row, and then they took like a 2-week break.
Christmas.
And now we finally got the next... The next, or the final, I should say, DLC, which is a Michio Ono costume. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, me too. Very disappointed.
In-game, they actually have a Michio costume that Kiryu can dress up in. Like, just during, like, a sub-story. And it's the classic Michio that you guys have been seeing with the great big orange head that's like, he looks like a bobblehead. And then they come out with this DLC costume. And it's just a regular size head. And it's so disappointing and lackluster that, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so mad. I wanted that oversized head. Like,
You dress up, you can...
yeah, it's in the game.
It's already a character model that you can use.
Why?
I don't
Okay,
get it.
Twitter questions.
So yeah, go check out that DLC. It's free. You get it in an update.
Okay, so these are about Yakuza 0. So I'm going to ask you questions because I don't know. First question. How much hard drive space do I need for the game?
Okay, I don't know why you asked me that because I didn't go and check this.
I know.
I think
it's
about 30 gigs. So make sure you...
Same size as most games. Right?
I think it's actually smaller than Yakuza 5.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, yeah, Yakuza 0, I'm sorry, has... Yeah, it's about a 30 gig download. You can start playing after the first, I think, 6 gigs is installed.
It was pretty quick.
And I'm pretty sure we're getting preloading before go live. So if you guys who have already bought it digitally, you can just go for it, right?
Yeah, so that's always handy. I love the preloading.
I think preloading is brilliant. We sat through that countdown for Yakuza 6. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I never really considered how much fun I would have watching a countdown to unlock as compared to, like, going to a midnight launch.
Yeah.
I had just as much fun sitting here.
I had more fun because then I have to go outside.
Yeah. Sitting here waiting for this countdown to finish.
See, that's the perk to digital.
Yeah.
All right, next question. What is your favorite fighting style so far?
Okay, favorite fighting style. I find the one that I use the most, I don't know if it's my favorite, but the one that I use the most, just for its versatility, Kiryu is the brawler style. It's the most like his regular fighting style and has the most versatile fighting moves. And I use a lot of grabs and dodges and reversals, and the brawler style is really good for that. For Majima, I use the slugger style, which is where he uses a baseball bat.
That's my favorite as well.
It's super quick, and the more you unlock upgrades for that, the better it is.
And he beat Mr. Shakedown.
It's good for taking on crowds, and he's got a really good combo. If you do two squares and then just mash triangle, you can do like an unblockable move that just destroys anyone, and it goes on and on and on. It's like getting someone caught in a stun lock attack, and it was really good against Mr. Shakedown. Mr. Shakedown has so much poise that he's brutal to go up against. But if you do use that move, I found that it was making short work of him.
The heat action was what took him out.
Yes, and that's just it. It has a built-in baseball bat heat action. Yeah. You can just use it any time, and it does like an insane amount of damage.
It's really strong.
It's super strong.
All right. So that's your styles.
Yep, slugger and brawler.
Have you tried all the mini games yet? Yes.
No.
Except for
the only one I haven't tried yet is Majima's Host Club Simulator.
Cabaret Club, I think.
Yeah, the Cabaret Club stuff where you have to manage the club, and that's how Majima earns money.
Yeah, but every other mini game,
every single other mini game, I've tried.
But they're all available. You can see them all in our video, with the exception of Shogi and Mahjong.
Yeah,
but nothing of value was lost.
Yeah, I like that they're there.
Yeah,
but at the same time, at the same time, I don't care that they're there.
Somebody asked if you earn more as Majima or Kiryu. Well, we don't know yet because we haven't played Majima's business yet. The businesses specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't know yet. But do you get a lot of money for it? Like, how much do you earn on average?
On average, I've only got like a couple of businesses in Kamurocho, and I've upgraded them both to about B rank.
Yeah, so...
And so a typical payout for just 2 businesses in Kamurocho is usually about between 3 and 5 million yen.
Right. And how does that compare to a battle?
It all depends. If you've unlocked a bunch of upgrades...
but just a normal battle.
Okay, a normal battle, I found myself against just regular guys on the street, usually about 3, maybe 5 if I get a good multiplier going for yen.
Million or 100,000?
Like 100,000. Like between 500,000 and 600,000, 700,000.
So first of all, you can see how much more money you make in this game.
Oh yeah, it is way better to do the mini games. Like to do these tie-in games, you are going to be making insane amounts of cash. I saw some good strats for making easy money, and that is at any time you can go into the main menu and set your difficulty down to easy. It doesn't affect trophies from what I understand, and you can just bump it back up to normal. So you go into easy mode, you equip a knife, and you drink staminans to get your heat meter up, and then you just take on Mr. Shakedown over and over and over. And you just do the knife attack, and it just destroys. And you make millions per fight.
That is pretty cool.
So it's a good little strategy if you want some quick money.
Yeah, but not really necessary.
It's not necessary. I'm
kind of game breaking.
It's a little bit game breaking. At the same time, though, I find I'm having just more fun doing the other stuff.
Play the game.
I did unlock. There is a goals fighting mode. I don't know if you've seen this.
No.
Okay, that's the one thing we didn't get to show because it's not available until the next chapter.
Right. Are we allowed to talk about it?
I think so because it's in the Japanese version. So,
okay.
You can go and do like a rock paper scissors style fight, like with 2 hot babes. Like it's like a babe wrestling game.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I won't mention too much about it.
Is this kind of like the fight in Ishin when you play rock paper scissors with the?
No. Well, sort of, I guess, but not really. You pick a babe and then you cheer her on to win. Kind of thing. Yeah. So it's really cool. I like it. Again, I don't want to say too much about it. Just just to be safe. But man, there's a lot of stuff to do in Zero. Okay. Do we have any more questions? Nope. I think that's it. But kind of a slow night for questions here, guys. If you guys have any Yakuza 0 questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll just answer them.
Yeah.
Like, as long as they're not too spoilery. And I saw some of you guys trying to spoil 6 in the comments. I'm sorry, but anyone that tries to spoil a Yakuza game, I'm going to hide your comment, or I'm going to delete that comment.
Yeah.
If you guys continue to spoil it, or be complete asshats about it, I will just hide you from the channel.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but what can I do? I want this place to be a place of positivity. Yeah. I want people to be able to experience these games and have a good time.
Yeah, Yakuza 6 is out for another year. Don't spoil it.
Exactly.
Let these people enjoy it.
Let everyone enjoy it because 0 and 6 are so good. Even though I was kind of harsh on 6, I sit here every day thinking, man, I wish I had more time to play 6.
Yeah, it's still and I said this in the chat. Compared to other games, like different games.
Yeah.
6 is amazing.
That's
a fantastic game.
I would rather play Yakuza 6 than almost any other game.
Yeah, so
that being said,
compared
it's
to
not
other
as
Yakuza games.
Yeah, exactly. It is not as good as Yakuza 0 in my opinion. But compared to any other game that I want to play, Yakuza 6 is still way better.
Exactly. So you have to understand where we're coming from on there.
Now, the thing that I really liked, you just put up your Miku review. What did you give that? A 4.5 out of 5?
Yeah, sorry, I'm yawning.
So I get the joy of watching you put up a Miku review that's 4 out of 5, and then I immediately put up a Yakuza 6 review that's 3.5, which makes it look like
Miku's a better game.
Yeah, Miku's a better game.
To be fair, it is, first of all.
They're different.
They are so different. But Miku, I compared to other Miku games. And compared to all the other Miku games and other rhythm games of its genre, it is amazing.
It's top tier. So, yeah.
Whereas Yakuza 6, you're reviewing a PlayStation 4 exclusive against Zero and a new engine. If you compare that to Zero, Zero's better. And that's sad.
Yeah, I totally agree. But whatever. Play Miku, play Yakuza 6. Oh, I just got some emails. Shouts out.
Why do you have to do everything?
Okay.
We've been doing this for how many months and we still can't do it right?
It's fine. Now, Cal.
Yes?
Do you have any questions about Yakuza 0?
When will our review go live for Yakuza 0?
Our review should go live, I believe, the 23rd. Okay, it's either the 23rd or the 24th on the day.
Either the day it comes out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we get a 24-hour advance. So I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure.
So look around Okay.
And I mean, at this point, spoilers, it's going to be reviewed highly.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going to sit in terms of my favorite games in the series. I think 3 is always going to be my favorite because I'm crazy. Everybody knows this. So, but I think it's going to do extremely well.
So after that review drops, is that it? Are we going to put any more Yakuza 0 content up?
You better believe it. So, my plan, I know this is embarrassing to say. This is embarrassing to say.
Okay.
I have never platinumed a Yakuza game.
What?
Look, I know. I spend hundreds of hours, like
literally
200 or 300 hours in the game, and I never platinum them. I can't say that word. I never platinum a Yakuza game. So
can I help?
No. Oh. Here's what I'm gonna do. Yes, you can.
I want to know.
Good. So I'm going to be starting the game over from scratch. It's for the most part probably going to be a solo playthrough. Cal may pop in from time to time, but I'm just going to be playing through Yakuza 0.
Maybe I'll do a few solo. How's that?
Yeah, you can post them on your channel. I'm going to be playing through Yakuza. I'm going to be playing through Yakuza 0, trying to get that platinum. So make sure you guys sub to me over on YouTube. Follow along, follow my adventures in the world of Yakuza 0. And that I should be starting that series the day the game goes live.
Okay.
And it's going to be relaxed. It's going to be very calm, chill out. It's not going to be a live kind of thing, but I'm going to be playing through it and showing you guys what there is to do in Yakuza 0. And we're going to be grinding and getting real huge.
All right.
Okay. So I think that wraps it up for Yakuza stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's it. Did I miss something?
No.
Okay, good. So we have a little time left.
Okay. I want to talk about the emails that keep popping up on your screen.
Okay.
Nintendo is having their Switch conference tonight. So just let you know, as of this recording, it is 9:30 our time. The presentation doesn't start until 10 our time. We have not seen anything about the Nintendo Switch.
I have, but...
Well, besides the stuff we've read online.
Okay.
We haven't seen anything about the conference. We haven't seen the conference. We don't know what they're going to do.
Yep.
So, I want to talk about what we're going to see. I want to talk about predictions. I want to tell everyone how right I am next week.
Okay.
And also because all of my adoring fans were wondering if I was going to cover this conference.
Okay.
There was one person who asked me.
Okay.
I don't remember who it was even.
That's fair. So...
By the way, come talk to us on Discord.
Oh, we're hanging out in Discord like all day. If you guys want to hang out and just shoot the shit, jump into our Discord, send me an at. While I'm not always in, I'm always monitoring it. I jump in from time to time. I do the best I can. I got to juggle a family, full-time, jobs, like Yakuza fan, like content.
Yeah.
I have a very full schedule.
Yes,
and even then, I still try to jump in the Discord as much as I can.
I'm the same.
I'm not in there as much as I'd like to be, but I'm always accessible if you guys want to talk. And that is the easiest way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, and it's so convenient and it's so nice. And there's emojis.
There's some amazingly nice people in the Discord.
I agree.
I think that the best community of people that I've ever hung out with are in the Discord. So
this Yakuza community as a whole is the best online community I've seen in my life.
It's all positivity all the time. Come and hang out there. There's some great people in there. So let's get back to this.
Yes. I'm so excited. By the way, donate to Patreon so I can buy the Switch.
Yeah. So Cal, we have 30 minutes until Nintendo Switch conference.
Right.
Here's what I want to know.
Okay.
What do you think they're going to show?
Okay, well, we already saw the teaser.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see more of that. I think we're going to see a Splatoon announcement. I think we're going to see the new Mario game shown that they were showing in the video.
Okay.
Zelda, of course. But I don't think we're going to see as much about Zelda because we've seen so much already.
Do you think we're going to see more games, or do you think we're going to learn more about the hardware?
I think that it's going to be... I don't think we're going to see any new games that we haven't seen already, other than a sizzle reel of third party.
Okay.
Namely, the new Lego City game. That trailer just dropped today. I'm already calling it. That's coming out on the Switch. It's going to have Nintendo exclusive items again. Because before it was a Wii U timed exclusive and then came out later.
They have always maintained that was a Wii U exclusive. That lasted about 3 years, and now we're getting that Lego game on every other platform.
Right.
I just want to say, if you guys have never played a Lego game before, check out Lego City. That is like a Lego Grand Theft Auto or a Lego True Crime.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, if you like Yakuza, you'll probably like Lego City.
You know what? No. If you like GTA...
No, it's not as close to... You didn't play it very much, did you?
I did. It is more like GTA. There's missions you go on. There's cars you steal.
You don't steal cars.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you...
You build them, usually.
You can build them. You can... what's the word? What is it when you're a cop and you can take a car?
Oh, well, yeah, you do that. You legally...
Procure? I don't know.
Yeah, but no, it's kind of a good mix, but it's got a dramatic story, and it's poor act, it's funny. It's supposed to be a kid's game, but it's really not.
It's a really good game.
But it's also pretty easy.
Yeah. So, Cal, you're getting off topic.
I'm sorry, I like the Lego games a lot.
So what do you think the price point of the Switch is going to be?
I think it's going to be $279.
Okay.
This is US dollars.
Yeah. I think... Jeez. I think that the Switch's price point is going to be $299.99.
Okay, so $30 more.
And that's US dollars again.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be probably $350 Canadian. Nintendo...
See, I'm saying $329.
Nintendo
Canadian.
always say that they're going to make money on their hardware, no matter what they do. Or it's going to be even worse than we think. It's going to be like, you could buy the Switch now, which comes with the TV handheld, and the 2 controller clip-ons, $250. If you want to get the console base, $300. If you want to get the console base and the controller and a charging station or whatever other bullshit, $350.
I completely disagree that they would ever do that.
Really?
Yes, because they learned their lesson with the Wii U. The Wii U had 2 SKUs, they dropped that SKU so quick.
But what if it's a separate purchase? What if it's you buy the Switch, you get the handheld version, but if you also then want to experience it on your TV, you buy this home base?
No, I think it's all going to be one.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think they learned their lesson. Again, with the Wii U and its marketing and people not understanding really what it was, I think they're going to be just clear, this is your game console. I thought that commercial that they released a couple months ago was so incredibly clear about what the game was.
That is the one thing that... But that sounds like such a Nintendo thing to do, is to show that commercial, to show everyone switching between the handheld and the TV. I think that is such a Nintendo thing to then go, well, yeah, you can do that, but you also need to buy this. No. And then every parent that buys it for their kid won't understand... Well, they showed me the commercial. Why can't I just do this?
Because it's not... I don't think Nintendo would do that. They're trying to recapture...
This is Nintendo.
Yes, exactly.
We're talking about the same Nintendo.
What have they done that is similar to that? Like, besides misnaming the Wii?
Nintendo pull this crap all the time where... It's like, think of it with like controllers with the Wii Motion Plus and the basic controller, and only...
Again, I worked at EB Games at the time on this.
Them saying the 2 gamepads are going to be supported on the Wii U.
Okay,
and then
but this
just
is like...
never bringing that up ever again.
But that's the hardcore fans. This isn't the mom getting confused in the store crowd.
I don't know, man.
No moms knew that the Wii U was supposed to or not supposed to have 2 gamepads.
What about the people that didn't understand that the Wii U wasn't an add-on for the Wii?
That's why I said the Wii U was poorly named.
Ugh.
That's exactly was my point.
Now, I'm telling you right now, I can see the headlines for if it goes my way. It's going to be Nintendo bait and switch, and that's what every single headline is going to be if they pull this shit.
They're not going to pull that shit. I think Nintendo has learned their lesson. They've really started to turn things around in the recent years.
No, they haven't.
The Wii U was such a catastrophic failure that they have no choice but to...
I don't know what you're talking about that they've turned it around. The only thing that they are profitable on is their handheld market.
Yes, which is why they're making the Switch.
Okay, but what games are there right now for the 3DS?
Pokemon?
That's it.
Pokemon, the best-selling Pokemon game of all time.
Then that's fine, but that's it. One good game doesn't mean it's a fantastically selling console.
Actually, it can kind of mean that.
Not really.
And Nintendo, the 3DS lifespan has had amazing games. The 3DS has outsold everything.
It really has. Look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, I'm worried that Nintendo is at a point...
It's the end of the 3DS's lifespan.
It's the end of the Wii U's lifespan.
Right. You know that they're both dying together because the Switch is the new thing, right?
Look, I get that. Are you concerned at all that Nintendo might be going down the road of Sega, where they're going to have no choice left but to make products for third-party consoles? Like, while Iwata was in charge, it was a definite, we will never make a cell phone game. It's not going to happen. And as soon as before his corpse was even cold, I'm sorry to put it bluntly, we got all these iPhone game announcements.
Right.
And they're all fucking awful.
What are they? What besides Mario Run? What
we have ones? Mario Run. We have Miitomo. We have a Fire Emblem game incoming. We have a Animal Crossing game incoming. We've got...
most of these don't see a release outside of Japan, though. Like,
no, these are iPhone games. These are iOS games.
But will they come out in English?
Yes, they've already confirmed it. Okay. Yeah.
I haven't heard of the Animal Crossing or Fire Emblem ones.
Exactly. And just think in your head about how badly those can go from either direction.
See, my opinion of the cell phone games is that those are just being created to appeal to shareholders that keep pushing mobile, and Nintendo isn't actually fighting for them or anything. They're just sending them out to die. Whereas the focus is on the home console.
Okay, but don't you see how that's the problem? If they are making these games for the shareholders, they can't win either way, because either they make a really good game and it sells well, and the shareholders go, you see, make it for iPhones, that's where the money is.
Yeah. I think they're doing it so badly.
Or they purposefully tank it, and the shareholders go, well, shit, Nintendo can't do anything right, I'm out.
See, I don't think that they'll do that because they're all sitting around waiting for the Switch. Like, I mean, their stocks went up when the Switch was announced.
Barely, but their stocks went up, and then they came back down. And when Pokemon Go
but that's
up,
because people didn't know that was Nintendo.
And then they went right back down. Mario Run, stocks went up, right back down.
Yeah, but Mario Run makes sense because that game is horrible.
It's not bad, but it's sure as hell not what I want out of a Mario game.
But I think Nintendo is out of touch when it comes to developing cell phone games because they're not a cell phone developer.
I think Nintendo's out of touch completely.
Well, the new Pokemon is not out of touch. It's a great example.
Yeah, it's a great example of a game that the Pokemon company made.
Right, but Nintendo
It's not Nintendo.
Okay, but they still did all the marketing for it.
You just fell into the same trap that the shareholders fell into.
No, I know that...
Nintendo does not make Pokemon. Nintendo is synonymous with Pokemon, but they are not the developers. They are the publishers.
They have some say in it,
They have I think a 40-something% stake in the Pokemon company.
Yes, but they still have some say in the development, and they definitely have a say in the marketing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that marketing was perfect for... the new Pokemon games.
And I'm not saying it wasn't, but that comes down to whether the game was good or not. If the game was bad, I mean, people are going to go, okay, well, Nintendo can't make good, are out of touch.
But people like Fire Emblem, people like...
They do, but I know a lot more people who are like, oh, wow, I can't wait to check out the new Fire Emblem. Oh, wait, there's 3 different versions of it, and I need to buy all 3 to complete the story.
But that's not exclusive to Nintendo doing that.
Yes, it is. What do you mean?
I mean, it's not only Nintendo who does that shit. The 3DS, they like to release multiple versions.
Oh, don't you know?
Companies have always done this multiple versions
But
thing.
Nintendo popularized it.
I agree with that.
And then, Pokemon came along and they popularized the releasing multiple SKUs.
Yes.
What's it called? Yokai Watch famously does it. And that game sells crazy amounts, but that doesn't mean that it's a good game. I mean, it is, but you can't just release games with multiple storylines and then charge $60, $70 a piece per game.
But Nintendo doesn't do that.
Nintendo charges like
$40.
In US.
Yeah.
Here it's like 60?
50.
50 still 50.
Okay, that's because of our dollar being shit, though.
I know.
They're only their games are budget. Now, here's the problem. This is the biggest flaw, in my opinion, with the Switch, is if it's just a home console that you can take on the go, perfect.
Is it?
Okay. Can I finish talking?
You can, but just remind me I want to talk about battery life. Go ahead.
So if that's all it is, it's just something you can play on your TV, or you could switch it out and play it on the go. Yep. Cool. If this is meant to replace the 3DS as well, if there's no new handheld coming out as well...
It is. It's supposed to replace the 3DS.
I know that, but if that's genuinely what it... that's what it's kind of assumed, and they haven't really officially said yet... Mm-hmm. But if that is the case, I am concerned. Because I feel like we still need that shitty 3DS market. Like, the 3DS did so well because it was cheaper to develop on. More decent games could come out for it.
But you can still make those games for the Switch.
I guess, but how would that translate to your TV?
It doesn't need to.
Would you play Pokemon Sun and Moon, for example, that look terrible, in my opinion, compared to, say the Vita?
Yeah.
But would you be able to translate that to the TV?
I mean, Pokemon Sun and Moon, yes, you can, because that's going to come down to stylistic choice and output resolution. And they've already said that having the Switch thing itself plugged into the base is going to give it extra power.
Right.
So it's going to be able to increase that resolution when it's on the TV.
I read somewhere it's only 720p on the
screen,
on the
handheld.
What do you need more than that for?
Okay.
It's tiny.
Do you think that there's going to be a touchscreen in the Switch?
I hope so. I think that it's still something that's necessary.
Okay, now riddle me this. If there's the touchscreen in the Switch, when that Switch is on your TV, what do you do?
Oh, I think that it's going to be for maybe handheld exclusive type games.
So, right there.
Or like the Wii U.
You really? How?
So, because you can play with the gamepad.
Nope.
Oh, no, you can't, can you?
No, it goes right in the base.
It has to be in the base to be on the TV?
Yep.
Well, then maybe, I don't know. Maybe you will get some...
So right there.
You'll get portable-only experiences.
Exactly. I think there's going to be portable-only games.
Which I'm okay with.
But right there is that middle market you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where they don't need to be as well fleshed out. Unless there is some weird certification thing that Nintendo does that says this must be playable on both.
I don't think they'll do that.
If they do that, then
that's killer.
If they do that, I don't know what you could do with the touchscreen.
Yeah,
what's the point?
I don't think that they would do that. I also think that if they were to have that kind of system, or they probably will, you're right. They already introduced a cross-buy system with the 3DS and the Wii U. It was sort of. It was terrible with Smash, as an example.
Oh, where you get a DLC code?
Yes. They already were trying to do that. I'm just saying that they had it on their mind and they tried. Okay. But it wasn't set up for it. If they set this up with cross-buy in mind, I will be happy. So if
but what you're saying is they don't need cross-buy anymore. They don't need it.
But what I'm saying is, like, say maybe there's two versions of a game. There is there's one that you can play on your console, and then one that you can take kind of on the go.
I don't think there will be. I think that we already know they're going back to cartridges.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that there will be a portable version and a regular version. Their marketing message, the way they're trying to push this, won't allow for that. That would be shooting themselves in the foot.
Or a secondary app to go with it.
Could you imagine how pissed you would be if you went and bought the new Zelda, and in the back of the box is like all these kick-ass 3D screenshots, and then you take your console out of the base and it goes two-dimensional, and suddenly it's like, oh, what the fuck am I playing here?
I don't mean like that.
I would be fucking furious.
I mean something more like... a puzzle game that you could maybe take on the go and play a different version of it or something like that.
It's a puzzle game, though. I mean, as long as...
Or something like a subsidiary. Like in Yakuza is a great example where you could have the Vita app. But things like that.
The Vita app is almost exactly the same as the main game.
Yeah, but there's different games on... Like, there's exclusive games to it.
Yeah, Super Monkey Ball. It's better than the main game.
But I'm just saying that's where you could have your touchscreen experiences that then integrate back into the game if you wanted to have something... casual on the go.
I don't disagree with you.
As long as they're both accessible to you.
I don't disagree with you, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't think that people are going to be okay with getting this handheld experience like you're saying.
Unless they're both available to you.
I mean...
Like, you could switch it out.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Switch it out, play the handheld one, but like...
If you want to, though, play your same game on the go, like everything, all the marketing, or play a separate... experience. Depends on what your playstyle is. For me, when I go on the go, I like casual. I don't really want to get into an intense gaming session when I've only got 5 minutes. That's what I like about Pokemon. I can pick up and play a little bit, turn it off, or put it into sleep mode.
Yeah.
And that's something that that's why I don't play certain games portably.
Okay.
And that's why I don't play my Vita. Because the games are too good for it. And the screen is too small. I hate that tiny screen, by the way, guys. I'm going to hate the screen on the Switch. Everyone's saying, oh, it's great to take my games on the go. No, I'm going to fucking squint. I'm going to hate this.
I think that I'm going to like the Switch because I play a lot more portable games than you do for the most part. Like, I have to take my kids to dance class, and it is a 3-hour session where I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah, but I was trying to play Metal Gear on the Vita when I was there when I took them last, and it was like...
No. The problem with Metal Gear on the Vita is the fucking touchscreen horse shit.
No, that wasn't the problem. The problem was I couldn't see what was going on.
No. If you would have... I disagree. You can get around that. Like, you just go to somewhere really dark and turn up the brightness.
Yeah, but what are you going to do when you're out on the go? That's my problem. You can't see it.
I'll tell you right now. That one commercial, that first Switch commercial, the guy sitting in the park with his dog looking at his Switch.
How is he seeing this?
There is no world where he can see what the fuck is on that screen. It is lit up like a Christmas tree. To be able to see any kind of screen outdoors like that, even with a good backlight, It's too tough. Like, I can barely see my cell phone screen.
Yeah.
In the daytime.
Yeah, I think it was just for show, but that's okay. That's advertising.
I think they say in the marketing actually that screen images are simulated. So
yeah, like I mean that's how we advertise something. It's an example.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that. You were going to talk about battery life though.
Okay, that's another problem that I have here.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to get what 6 to 12 hours battery life?
It'll be like Vita-like.
So about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to do the thing that the Vita does where it's got 5% battery life left, shut it down into sleep mode, get to a charger? Or do you think it's going to do like the 3DS?
I hope it's not like the 3DS.
The 3DS has that, I'm probably going to shut down. Oh, I shut down.
Yeah. Well, no, the light changes colors and it's like, I'm dying soon. Oh my god.
Yeah. It goes from, I'm going to be dead soon to, you
as
better,
soon as you see
you
that
better
light.
plug me in right now. If the red light is flashing, you have between 5 and 10 seconds to plug me in.
It's an emergency.
Don't save your game because that uses more battery life.
Yeah.
I will corrupt your save file.
I hope that it has a system and now it won't do this. But my dream for later consoles, this is developers listen, is the game's autosave when it hits a certain percentage. So once it hits 10%...
Saves like a save state.
Yeah, do a save state.
Yeah.
So that way if it dies...
Oh yeah, I've only lost 5 minutes of progress.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be the ideal.
I'm really concerned about the Switch's battery life.
I think it's gonna be terrible, but I mean, how long are you really playing this out on the go for without a charger? There's chargers everywhere nowadays, like you can plug it in.
Even then.
I don't know, I mean, where are you going? Like
then what is the argument that you want to Switch for?
Oh, I wanna play Nintendo games.
Okay, but like on the go or just...
No, I'm never going to take... This thing is going to go in its base, and that's where it's going to stay.
No, it's not, because I will play it on the go.
You're not touching my Switch.
I'm going to touch the Switch.
See, this is another problem with the Switch. Right here, this is another problem. I'm not... Like, I don't share my handhelds. We each have our own 3DS in this house. And how are we going to share this bridge system? Yeah. Like, how are you going to have one for each of your kids?
Do you think that there's going to be user profiles on the Switch? Or do you think it's going to be one person, one Switch? Like the 3DS.
I don't know. That's a tough call because the Wii U did it quite well. Yeah. I think that it'll have profiles. To be honest with you, I think this is going to be the same kind of. I don't think the interface is going to be much different from the Wii U.
We'll see. I don't know what to expect yet, but you know what?
It could go one of two extremes. It could be either what you're saying, like or what I'm saying, the profiles, and it's just this, or it could be what you said earlier about. Having a base and then having the console separate, because that would be where you get into that price point of okay, we have one base in our house and each kid comes in. Okay, I'm playing my Switch now.
Exactly. So
be interesting to see, or you just get them and then maybe later they'll release something else that has just the game console by itself once we're all comfortable with it. Sort of like how the new 3DS has no charger because they already assume you have the 3DS.
I mean, I guess so. I think that was a misstep as well, but.
I don't think it was terrible.
You know what?
It's very clear on the packaging.
You know what? I think we should leave it here.
Okay, fine.
The conference starts in about 5 minutes here. I need to go take a leak. I need to go get a drink. I'm going to make this work somehow. It's going in and coming out. Cal?
I'm excited.
I'm excited for the Switch. I'm excited for people to get their hands on Yakuza 0.
What a time to be alive.
I'm starting a new daily series where I'm going to be... for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to focus on something cool from Yakuza 0 every day that I want you guys to know about. So check the site every day. There's going to be a new article up. I'm saying this now so I can hold myself to it. And Cal, you have my permission to slap me until this is done.
Do it.
No, God, not now. So thank you guys so much for your support. Support us on Patreon. Get stuff early. Watch our Yakuza 1 playthrough.
Get special Discord perks.
There is another episode of Yakuza Fan Plays Yakuza 1 going up probably tonight.
Yes.
Alongside this podcast, which backers also get early.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me that I can keep doing this, that we have no ads on our website.
Yeah. And we're on our way to making a series timeline.
Check out our perks. If we can hit, what is it, $1,000 a month? If we hit $1,000 a month, I am capturing footage of every Yakuza game and putting together the world's most comprehensive timeline of sub-characters, of Yakuza main characters. Like, it is going to be Yakuza till you throw up. Yeah. I'm going to force feed you Yakuza. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. We will talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.
Look forward to my playthrough. Cal, do you have anything to say before we go?
I'm right on everything when it comes to the Switch, and I will be updating you later.
Okay. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.